Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Dodge?
Here.
Commissioner Rice?
Here.
Commissioner Lieberman?
Here. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, this is one of our favorite presentations every time you guys are here. Steve and Jessica, you want to come up? Tell us who you brought with you.
Hello there, I'm Steve Glarden. I'm the outreach coordinator with the Montgomery County Animal Resource Center. And as Commissioner mentioned, today I have with me Officer Jessica France. She's one of our animal care and control officers out there. And behind me is Henry.
No.
Come on, buddy.
Come on up, Henry.
I know, she's nice. Go with her.
Now, go so that the camera can pick up on Henry.
Our camera.
Just, yeah,
Yeah.
if you can, yeah. Want to make sure it's on TV.
Henry, as far as we can tell, is an American Staffordshire mix. He's about 10 years old, so he's a little bit on the elderly side. And maybe a little overweight, maybe a little too many treats at some point in his life, but he's super friendly.
Hello, sweetheart.
He likes your work.
Sit there, Barbie. Sorry, Steve.
That's okay.
Staging you.
That's all right. That's all right. It happens every day, and I'm happy for it.
Assistant prosecuting dog.
There you go. You can be the assistant prosecutor
Swear
now.
to
Cute.
Rest. We gotta go walk again, buddy. Okay,
He's like,
I know.
oh, this is very trying.
Finish making it down the stairs now. Come on. You got it.
No, he's like, no, let's lay down.
He likes to find a comfortable spot and just say, all right, this is where I'm going to live now.
We got this. I know. Exercise is rough.
No,
He's a real good guy.
He's cute.
look
He is
at her eyes.
one of many dogs we have available for adoption at the Animal Resource Center. So we encourage everybody to come out. As a matter of fact, this month we're partnering with NBC through our local affiliate WDTN for their annual Clear the Shelters event, which is a month-long adoption event. They're promoting us, and they're promoting a bunch of other shelters as well. And we're promoting adoptions as well. I just said that with my back to the microphone. I'm so sorry. Typically, we have a specific adoption event. We just had one not too long ago, so we decided not to do that this month. But instead, what we're doing is we're offering a lot of extra incentives with our adoptions. Like, for example, working with one of the local dog salons who is offering a free bath for every adopted dog. And we do provide training for all of our dogs for as long as you own them when you adopt from us. But along with that normal sit, stay down obedience, if you will, training, our behaviorist, Ariel Agishian, is offering training with our dogs in case you have some more intensive, maybe not intensive is the wrong word, some harder to work with behavioral problems. So she's offering that time as well. So that's available all month long at the Animal Resource Center. Besides that, August has been a super busy month for us, as most months are. We kicked it off on August the 1st with the National Night Out, which is a national event held all over the United States, partnering with local law enforcement for some community-driven activities. I myself was at one of the events. Officer France here was at another event. We did actually 6 different events that night, which is that's a challenge. It's a lot of people, a lot of coordination, but we were able to get it done. And we were in Huber Heights, Trotwood, Vandalia, hang on a second, Kettering, Mammy Township, and downtown at the Dragons game. Getting out amongst the community, talking to them, answering questions about what we do and our dogs that we brought with us and everything else. So it's a really fun night. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. I really enjoy getting out, talking to the people, and answering questions, and letting them get to know us as something other than the dog catcher that you see in common movies and things like that. What else? What's that, big guy? I already talked about adoption. We'll talk about it again. Okay. So as I said, Henry's available for adoption. If you want to help us out, the Animal Resource Center, great way to do it is come by, adopt a guy like Henry or some of the other dogs we have available. You can also foster with us. One of our fosters is sitting right over there. I'm not going to point to her, but she's sitting right over there.
Yeah.
Or volunteer and help out doing that way. Ooh, I want time too.
Thank you.
Sure.
You know,
Thanks, Steve.
we always love seeing our dogs that are available. He looks like he'd be a pretty chill dog, huh?
Henry wants to watch TV and have snacks.
Yeah.
So if you need a TV companion.
Yeah, yeah.
He loves to binge watch, especially Jersey Shore.
Cute.
He'd fit right in out there.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, you
He's a
guys.
cutie.
Thank you,
and,
thank you.
You know, clearing the shelter is clearly always a good
Yeah.
month.
Yeah,
We don't always clear it totally, but.
we'd love to clear totally. So far, we've done 22 adoptions this month.
That is
That's just in 2
great.
weeks,
Wonderful.
which is really good.
That really is,
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we clear it, we're filling it back
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Yeah.
But I would encourage people. I'd encourage people to make sure you go to our website, especially when people lose a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, the first place you need to look is our place,
Yeah.
because even if they're not there, we
on the
may know
lookout.
where they are,
Yeah.
right? So we have, rescues all over the county and region. And we have to work together to get our pups home. And that's just a good reason to talk about also why tags are so important.
Yeah.
And keeping the, and chips, right, chips, but tags, their license, because then we can track down,
Yeah.
who they belong to, and we won't have dogs like him. Because you can tell he was loved,
Yeah.
probably loved a little too much,
Yeah.
a little chubby, but he likes treats.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Anybody have
Commissioner, you
any-
raised an excellent point. As we like to say, your dog's license is its ticket home.
Right.
And speaking of microchipping, we are also offering $10 microchips all month long.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you can
Yeah.
just bring your dog in?
Bring your dog, bring your cat in.
I've got a new
Oh,
one.
You want to try it with your kids? We won't do it, but you can bring them in,
Yeah,
so.
I will bring her in.
Yeah.
She'll come in soon, okay. Well, thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Hurry, buddy, we gotta walk. I
Bye,
know.
Henry.
He's like, oh my gosh,
I have to
the
walk.
trek home.
Okay, Paul, I know you always like following the dogs, so. Good afternoon.
Ready? Good afternoon, Commissioners, Administrator, ladies and gentlemen. We have just one resolution today, Resolution 23-1057, to authorize an agreement with Eagle Bridge Company for the North Gettysburg Avenue Bridge Rehabilitation Project in the city of Dayton at their lowest and best bid of $1,968,884.15 through November 1st of 2024.
Move to approve.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Paul, where is this exactly on Gettysburg?
It's just north of Wolf Creek Pike.
Okay, that's what I thought, that was one, yeah, okay, great. County Sheriff,
Thank you, Commissioner. Under the County Sheriff, we have two resolutions. 23-1058 approves the 2023 Recovery Ohio Law Enforcement Fund Grant pre-award condition forms per the requirements set forth by the Office of Criminal Justice Services. And 1059, submit a grant application to the Ohio Department of Public Safety, Project Safe Neighborhoods in an amount of $125,000.
I move to approve.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Juvenile Court. Hello.
Hello. And before I start, I want to say, to follow up with your question that you had last time about the mediation services, that was a continuation of services, so, with the
Thank you,
city of
thank you.
Dayton. So for juvenile court, on resolution 23-1060, to accept a substance abuse and mental health services administration grant for the expansion and enhancement of the family treatment court in the amount of $388,932 through September 29th, 2024.
Move to approve.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You know, that our family treatment court has been very successful, and we are happy that we're able to partner with juvenile court on that. The work that we do for children's services, I've talked to some families that have gone through it, and it's a great model, so thank you. Pass on my thanks to the judges.
Thank you.
All right. The auditor's office.
Thank you, Commissioner. Under the Auditor's Office, one resolution 1061 authorizes the purchase through a state term schedule cooperative contract from Mythix, Inc. for Oracle software support and maintenance services in an amount not to exceed $193,385.67 through December 9th, 2024.
I move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Monday Community Correctional Institution.
Thank you again, Commissioner. Under Monday, We have Resolution 1062, authorizing a purchase from OD Security North America LLC for a full-body scanning system in an amount not to exceed $450,999.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
County Administrator.
Thank you, Commissioner. Under the County Administrator, Clerk's Office approved the minutes of the meetings August 8th, 2023. Resolution 1063, approval of bills, list available in the Clerk's Office. 1064, approval of travel and expenses, list available in the Clerk's Office. And 1065, approval of personal actions, list available in the Clerk's Office.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Administrative Services.
All right, under Administrative Services, we have 6 for you today. 23-1066 authorizes a service agreement with Duke's Root Control Incorporated for the 2023 Sanitary Sewer Root Control Services Project for the Environmental Services Department in an amount not to exceed $94,060.79 through December 31st of 2023. 23-1067 approves a Courthouse Square vendor's license agreement for rental space on Courthouse Square for Gem City Coney Shack and Grill through December 31st of 2023. 1068 authorizes a no-cost extension of the Justice Assistance Grant for further development and maintenance of the Criminal Justice Information System through March 31st of 2024. And then the following 3 authorize purchases through Omnia Partners Public Sector Cooperative Contract from Garland DBS Incorporated for roofing materials and services for the Stillwater Center. 1069 is for cottages A, G, F, and F in an amount not to exceed $188,911. 1070 is for cottages C and L in an amount not to exceed $73,956. And Resolution 1071, cottages D and E in an amount not to exceed $149,995.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
How come we have to do each of those separately? Do you know? Well, you would know, but you don't know?
I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay.
I believe that the buildings are attached to one another, and so it just makes sense to group them.
Okay.
Oh,
like
so
that.
AG&F, CNL, and D&E, okay.
Yeah.
I believe you. Okay, Environmental Services, Matt.
Thank you, Commissioners. For Environmental Services, we have Resolution 1072, authorizing agreement with CG Construction and Utilities Incorporated for construction of the Bayside and Barrett Water Main Replacement Project, Phase 3, at their lowest and best bid of $1,335,255 through August 16th, 2024. Resolution 1073, authorize a cooperative agreement with Washington Township for the distribution of funding of an Ohio Public Works Commission's State Capital Improvement Program grant and loan for the Ron Road Water Main Replacement Project. Resolution 1074, amend the agreement with Outdoor Enterprise LLC for the Locust Camp Water Main Replacement Project by adding $406,338 to the original amount for a revised total of $1,951,474. Resolution 1075, accept a subdivider's contract from Fuyao Glass America Incorporated for the Fuyao Glass Water and Sewer Relocation Phase 1 development. And the next 7 or 8 are to prepare and submit applications to participate in the Ohio Public Works Commission State Capital Improvement Program and execute contracts as required for the grants and loans. Resolution 1076, Ron Road Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $500,000, excuse me. Resolution 1077, Brant Pike Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $200,000. Resolution 1078, Eldorado, Imperial, and Dexter Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $750,000. Resolution 1079, Rio and Karen Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $480,000. Resolution 1080, Sunray, Frida, and Ives Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $985,000. Resolution 1081, Green Hill and Hornwood Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $1,500,000. The last one is Resolution 1082, Natchez, Annapolis, and Nevada Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $985,000.
I move for approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So, Matt, how is the Fuyao relocation going?
So that one we broke up into two phases. They had certain parts that they wanted to move on, so we got that approved. It's phase one today. Phase two, they submitted the plans to us this week, and we should have those ready and back to them by the end of the week.
I haven't been out there for a month. How's the building going?
Oh, it's getting big.
It's getting big.
Yeah.
It's,
Getting big.
Yeah.
yeah, it's moving.
It's all the way out to the fence.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yes. If you drive in Crete or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Well,
you should
good.
drive it if you're out that
I
way.
will.
Drive by, you'll be amazed.
Wow. So everything will get done though before they have to worry about the floor?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a big job. Thank you.
Yep.
And then on the Ohio Public Works program, so we're requesting all of those, right?
Yes, we're applying for those, yes.
Yeah. And what, do we normally get what we ask for?
We normally do pretty good. We have a good rate of getting those, so.
Okay.
Yeah. They take in consideration a lot of the history, the maintenance history. So you kind of know which ones are going to score highest based on the number of main breaks. Since we keep really good records of all that, we have all that information and data that can be used on these applications.
That's a lot. It's not cheap, is it?
No,
Your world is
no.
so expensive.
You should come to one of the district committee
I
meetings.
used to. She took my place. Wow. Okay, John.
Hi, thank you. We have Resolution 1083 to authorize a tuberculosis supplemental funding agreement with the Ohio Department of Health, Bureau of Infectious Diseases, for funds made available under the Uniting for Ukraine TB program in an amount not to exceed $20,000 through September 30th, 2023.
Yeah, I'll move to approve, but this is something new. The United for Ukraine.
Yes, it's an additional program to help counties at least fund in part tuberculosis testing for Ukrainians that may be relocating in the county during this period of war.
Wow, okay, good.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Human Services, Jerry.
Good afternoon. We have one resolution, 1084, to accept a grant from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Continuum of Care Planning in an amount of $336,070.
I move for approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And next we have Soil and Water. Ed, you want to come up? Hello.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, everyone. This afternoon, we have 25 resolutions. These are our annual maintenance assessments for our drainage projects that are on permanent maintenance. So the first resolution is 23-1085, and that is our Butternut Volunteer Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $4,275.72. That 1086 is our Wolf Creek Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $5,243. Resolution 1087 is our Wysong Group Drainage Project in Perry Township in the amount of $3,953.22. Resolution 1088 is Villages of Miami Group Drainage Project in Miami Township in the amount of $4,793.60. 1089 is Spring Run West Group Drainage Project, City of Trotwood and Jefferson Township in the amount of $4,275.05. 1090 is the Kingery Main and East Group Drainage Project in Perry Township in the amount of $8,876.86. 1091 is the Kingery North Group Waterway Project in Perry Township in the amount of $2,675. 1092 is the Horning Group Drainage Project in Perry Township in the amount of $4,733.82. 1093 is Tom Run's Group Drainage Project in Clay and Perry Townships in the amount of $8,025. 1094 is the Marshall Sweet Potato Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $15,129.99. 1095 is Swamp Creek Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $9,148.51. 1096 is the Pleasant Plain Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $3,174.83. 1097 is the West Arlington Volunteer Drainage Project, Clay Township in the amount of $802.50. 1098 is the Schaefer Carr Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $2,674.99. 1099 is the Wolf Creek North Volunteer Waterway Project in Clay Township in the amount of $910.36. 1100 is the Wolf Creek North Tile Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $481.50. 1101 is the Waitman North Group Drainage Project, Clay Township, in the amount of $749. 1102 is the Manning Road Group Drainage Project in German, Jackson, and Jefferson Townships in the amount of $1,391. 1103 is the Hardin West Group Drainage Project in Perry Township in the amount of $2,216.52. 1104 is the Keeneland Drive Volunteer Group Drainage Project, Butler Township, in the amount of $117.70. 1105 is Tom Run's West Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $2,857.76. 1106 is the Little Farms Group Drainage Project in Perry Township in the amount of $3,761.04. 1107 is the Chimney Springs Group Drainage Project in Miami Township in the amount of $3,231.40. 1109 is the Dotson Road Group Drainage Project, Clay Township, in the amount of $3,841.13. And 1109 is the Strunks Group Drainage Project in Clay Township in the amount of $8,881.55. Yep,
Okay.
I think that's all of them.
That's it, long time here.
Yeah,
I second those.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
okay.
Thank you, Ed.
Mhm,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, we do have a citizen signed up to speak, and it's our good friend Willie Feaster. Coming up, Willie?
Willie Feaster. I'm here to get and talk about the Montgomery County Jail, because they just recently had this massive shakedown. It took all them deaths. To me, it's too little too late. It took all them people to die before you decide to go in there and do a surprise shakedown, and you didn't even find nothing, man. You got a $500,000 machine out there, can't detect dope. Can't detect dope. In the blood. I make a check, in this body system, all that, but if you come in there high, it can't go in the blood. Also, is all them people dying from drugs? Everybody in there have died this year. Is it drug related? Do the staff bear any responsibility for this here? Y'all ain't never been inmates in that county jail. Thank God for y'all. But it is what it is. You got people in there be sick, can't even get no attention, man. Bag the CO, they walk by and laugh at you, cuss you out like a dog, like you ain't nothing but a piece of trash. But you sick. They don't put that into account. When you push the button and ask for help, they don't even answer the button. They don't put that into account. Remember the man that died this year, they said, slipped and fell in the rollover Don't tell her how many inmates probably beat on that man. Beat him. CO sitting there listening to it. They don't care. None of that is included. Strike. You don't sit over there all day and monitor that jail. You sit down here in the office. You trust your staff, the jail commander, the sergeants, to do all of that. But they ain't doing all of that. You can't even talk to the jail commander. Try to talk to him. It's like trying to talk to Joe Biden. You'll never get to him. You can't even hardly get a sergeant, let alone the captain. Debbie Limmerman, you sit over here many times and talk up for Streck, how much he is committed. But how committed can you be sitting in that office all day? It's stuff going in that county jail. People are dying. A shakedown. 8 people had to die before them people, and you don't get no results. What did you get out of it? Paying $100,000 to the police to come in and shut a jail down all night? $100,000 in overtime? All them people coming from every county, all that money wasted? I could go there. You can go there, Deborah Lemon, and do a shakedown. We can't right now. You can suit on up, put our gloves on, and walk right in here right now and do a cell shakedown. Get up against the wall. Blah, 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 blah. We don't get a dime for it. Come on, man. This ain't no joke, man. Yes, Streck is good. You come, but that ain't gonna solve the problems. The problem is with your staff.
We hear you.
No, you don't hear
Yes,
me.
we did.
No, you don't hear
Yes,
me. You
we
say
did.
you'd hear me,
We
but
hear
it's okay.
We do.
Okay,
We hear
I know you do hear
And
me.
the sheriff hears too. And-
Yeah. But Miss Limmer, I know you weren't here last week or whenever week before.
heard,
You
yeah,
was
yeah.
probably here last week, but
I heard.
but,
I watched,
But
yeah.
I'm just saying this here, Miss Limmer. I gotta sit down.
You do,
You,
but that's okay.
I know y'all ain't in favor of never asking the FBI to come in here. I know y'all, that's something y'all would probably, it would take 100 deaths before y'all would ever do something like that. Petition as a whole body, petition the FBI to come in here and launch an investigation on why these people are really dying. I know, I talked to Ms. Rice last, about that. That's something far-fetched. That's Mr. Colbert and her both said they got other things in place. They trying to get worked out and see if they are successful.
Yes.
But me, I don't waste time like that. There's too many people dying, man. Y'all, I'm gonna sit down. As a whole, I'm gonna continue to say y'all as a whole body should request a petition for the FBI to come in here to the Montgomery County Jail and launch a human rights investigation together with a civil rights investigation. Because there's too many people dying, man.
Thank you, Mr. Feaster.
Thank you.
Thank you. In defense of the jail personnel, I am gonna say this, they do care, and we know, in fact, we met this morning with the sheriff and his leadership, and this is something that they don't take lightly, and we are coming up with solutions. So again, it's not something that's easy. Each of those deaths is a tragedy, and we don't want any more deaths in the county jail. But for many reasons, there have been, and we know that the leadership at the jail is working their best to end that. But I will say this, because the sheriff would say it too, he needs people, he needs more people. He needs corrections officers. He needs deputies. They are down. He has a lot of vacant positions, so it's not easy. So he's having people work overtime, corrections officers. He's having deputies come and work as corrections officers. So we do hear you, and so does the sheriff. All right, County Administrator.
Thank you, Commissioner. Montgomery County Summer Youth Works Program just wrapped up after 8 weeks with 518 area teens gaining valuable work experience. I'd like to thank Carla Creel, she's one of our managers over at Workforce, and the other workforce professionals who worked so hard to get these kids placed in positions and make sure everything went smoothly. And I'd like to thank the employers who took part in the program and keep providing those opportunities to our youth While some of our kids choose to only participate in the summer program, it's actually a year-round program, of which we have 50 to 60 depending. And I know that COVID really knocked us back, but with Carla's leadership there, we've been bringing the numbers back up, and we anticipate this moving forward quite rapidly in the next coming years.
Great. You know, I heard from a couple employers who were very happy with the youth that they had this summer, the work that they did. And so, you know, and they're our best advertisement, our employers, for the kids who they're like, wow, you know, we were really happy with who we had, and they worked hard.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we had 2 kids working with our IT team,
That's
and
right.
they are absolutely loving it, very grateful, and our team loves them as well. And they're participating and providing training for the rest of the staff. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to learn more about it, visit thejobcenter.org.
Yep. Great, thanks. We also have great opportunities for adults who are looking for a new opportunity, new job. We have the Montgomery County Fair, that was last month. Montgomery County Fall Job Fair, and it is set for September 27th from 12 to 4 at the Convention Center. So our mobile workforce unit will be there, and they will assist folks with resume development. And they can also answer questions about whether funding is available for training, because there are many different opportunities out there for training in our in-demand jobs, such as IT and others. So we're planning on dozens of employees being there, and what we've learned in the past, some hire on the spot. So to learn more and register, you can go to thejobcenter, all one word, .org, or call 937-225-JOBS, which is 5627. And then we will have free parking for the first 600 job seekers. So again, that is at the Convention Center on the 27th of September from 12 to 4.
Great. Well, Saturday, we went out to Haynes Center because the Ohio State Coalition of Clubs attended, and they delivered more than 200 backpacks that were stuffed with school supplies for our children in foster care. And, you know, kids gain confidence by knowing that they have all the things that they need to be successful in school. Some of the families working with Children's Services just don't have the ability to give these supplies to their kids. So we're very, very grateful, and we want to give a big shout out to the men and women and their Ohio Coalition of Clubs.
You know, so many organizations throughout the county right now are collecting supplies for kids, distributing backpacks. One of our biggest that we like to support is Crayons to Classrooms. And what they do is they gather the supplies, have a wonderful, wonderful store, and teachers can go there and actually get everything for free. So I know they've been really pushing at a lot of different locations, collecting, but there are several opportunities for backpacks throughout the community, and we're just happy that
Because school's starting this week, so a lot of
yes,
schools.
ma'am. Yep.
Absolutely. And I'm going to announce that we're having a community rummage sale. The benefits will go to our male and female youth leadership academies. And yes, it's that time of year. The rummage sale will be on Saturday, August 26th, which is not this Saturday. I believe it's a week from Saturday. And it's from noon to 6, and it's at the Business Solutions Center at 1435 Cincinnati Street. So it's on the other side of the highway from UD Arena. And the public is invited either to contribute items for the sale or simply come out and consider purchasing some of them. And we're very proud of our leadership academies. What the academies do is they pair local youth with mentors who help the students on soft skills to gain and retain employment, as well as money management, organizational skills, building effective relationships, and really just expanding their horizons, exposing them to cultural events and things that they might not ordinarily get to experience. You can learn more about those academies, either if you have a student in mind, or we're always looking for great mentors. But you can go to the youth tab at thejobcenter.org. And it is school time. I know my grandsons, they don't live here locally, but they started yesterday. I'm a college promise mentor. My student, Kate from out at Dixie High School, will be a junior. I can't believe it. And I know they start this week. And so I have not seen her all summer, although we've texted throughout the summer. So I know that all of those mentoring programs are really kicking off for the students. And once again, all of this, anyone watching this, if you're looking for a way to help a young person in a positive direction, give of your time, because if we've said it once, we've said it 100 times, that just one adult in a student's life can make all the difference, no matter what they're going through. If they have one adult who believes in them and is there to encourage and guide them and help them make better decisions, and even if they make mistakes, to help them figure out how to resolve that and move forward, it can make all the difference in the world and can send their lives in a totally different trajectory. So think about it. Really can make a difference. So happy new school year to everyone who's starting over. And I know the universities will be coming back, and
colleges that are
we're
starting.
going to see a lot more young people running around downtown when UD and
Yeah,
Wright
yeah,
State
that's
and
true.
all of them get going again. So good time.
It is. All right, our next meeting will be right here on August 22nd.
Okay, move to adjourn.
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye. Have a great week.